Welcome back to the channel. We made it to Miss Lisa's house today to dig a trench from her house to her old pump to bury an electric line. Now, all we're going to be doing today is digging a trench, and we've checked to make sure there's nothing there. But boy, as soon as we started digging, I figured out that this ground is hard with a lot of big rocks. But the little LS MT125 did an outstanding job. Y'all come along. Welcome to Tony's Tractor Adventure. We started out having to be very careful beside Miss Lisa's new steps off of her new house. This is all a construction site, and we just had to be careful about what we were doing. In addition to the rocky soil, it was pretty unlevel and on the hillside here, so this is where you got to be really careful. And as you notice, I left my outrigger down in a down position just in case it wanted to tip over to give me a little added protection. I need to get in the habit of wearing my seatbelt again. I've got away from that. You can see the MT125 is very versatile in uneven ground. This is about the point where I realized that this was not going to be a walk in the park, and there were boulders and rocks in the ground at least 15, 17, 20 inches big, so it was not an easy dig in any way. Having said that, the LS MT125 really surprised me, doing much better than my old John Deere 1025R. Miss Lisa gave me clear instructions to not damage her bushes. I took extra efforts here. She's not big in stature, but she explained to me about those bushes in a way that she scared me just a little bit. Even though her house is only about 35 miles east of my house, the ground is totally different. It's on the other side of the Tennessee River. We have really good dirt with hardly any rock at all, and around here there's a lot of clay and big boulders and river rock. This trench ended up being less than 150 feet long, but it took me roughly about an hour and maybe an hour and 15 minutes to dig the whole thing. I always wondered if I used a 9-inch bucket, would it have done better. Got to give my wife kudos here. She was out here during this dig, and it was hot and it was bugs everywhere, and you just couldn't get any comfort. It was really humid, and she never really complained once. If you run across some really good video work in my video, she's probably to blame. She's always behind the scenes keeping me straight. This video just doesn't do justice to how hard it was to dig this ground. This LS MT125 and the backhoe is a digging combination. That pretty woman just keeps showing up in my videos. It's really hard to see here, but we ended up digging down to about 18 inches till we got almost to the pump house, and then we run into a big old stump. And we're going to have to get close to the water line, so I thought it would be better to let that be dug by hand. I'm sure the people digging it by hand would disagree with me. I'd like to take this time also to thank you for watching my channel. If you like what I do, please subscribe and push that bell. It doesn't cost you anything, and it really helps me out. Isn't the dirt falling out of this bucket just mesmerizing? Well, that's a good couple hours of work. That was some really rocky soil, and I tell you what, it turned out really good. I can't brag on the LS MT125 backhoe anymore. It is absolutely got to be one of the best subcompact tractor backhoes that there is.